My son goes on a jolly during school hours. My son 14 M goes to a school who don't tolerate lateness. He is always pushing the boundaries each day as he likes extra snooze time in bed. A few weeks back, he just about made it into school on time even though it's a 5-minute bike ride. A teacher told him he didn't have his tie on and to go home and get it. Cue his malicious compliance. He returned back to school an hour later with a grin on his face and praise from the teacher for getting his tie. What they didn't realize is that he left his bike at school. He took a leisurely stroll home taking in the sights. He ate a bowl of cereal when he got home, put his tie on. Then, he went in the opposite to a McDonald's to get a double sausage and egg McMuffin as he was still peckish and eventually took a leisurely stroll back, tears of joy. A 10-minute return trip took him an hour. The school was happy that he returned wearing his tie, oblivious to how close he lived. They even said in his yearly school report that he is always well dressed. He now occasionally forgets his tie on purpose so he can be sent home to skip a boring class, to get some food or have a little cheeky nap. He just needs to be back within an hour and knows he will be praised for being compliant with school rules. He owned up to this recently, but how can I be even slightly angry at him for playing the system? Tears of joy, thumbs up. Absolute legend. I had to leave work a while back to run an errand and I'm currently at home eating some fruit cocktail, reading Reddit before I return. He'll be just fine. Ignore the naysayers. This gentleman has life sussed out at this young age and is already stopping to smell the McMuffins. Shit. My mom used to let me take an occasional whole Friday off if I didn't have anything to turn in. I can't believe people are giving you a hard time about this. Up. This has potential for a future anti-work post about his employer saying if he's late, his pay doesn't start until the next 15 minutes interval. And when he doesn't start working, and his employer asks what's up, his reply is, I don't start working until I start getting paid. A double sausage and egg McMuffin? Where has that been my whole life? This brightened my day. This reads like the old Family Circle cartoon. Child taking the tortured path rather than the direct. Haha, this man is going places. I used to do exactly like him. My mom got fed up with me and even signed me up for a school 4 kilometers away, but destiny moved to the school to right behind my house after summer break that I supposed to enroll. My mom definitely wasn't happy, but I got lots of 3060 minutes as I always forgot my textbooks or sports uniforms, etc. My parents couldn't do anything since my grades were always on top 3, so they eventually just left me some cookies and a note to remind to return as soon as possible because they knew which subject or teacher I didn't like. My only concern is his choice of food. Outside of that, it appears that school has accidentally prepared him for the real world. I had an upright geometry teacher for my first class of the day. Why did school start so early? I was a natural at math, so I didn't really need the lectures or homework. So I tended to put my head down to nap on extra tired days. The teacher got tired of this and came over, rapped on my desk to wake me up, and gave me a pass to go to the office. I had just changed schools and had a real problem finding the office. It wasn't at the donut shop, nor was it at the park or the bookstore. Around lunchtime, I checked for it at the pizza parlor. I finally found it just after the last class of the day finished. They told me to go to after-school detention, but I had a class across the street at the college, so it was all dropped. It's difficult to press your authority over kids that realize that your authority isn't real. Why the hell do they want kids to wear ties in school? As I hate strict and crazy school rules, I think you kid is a badass. As long as he passes the classes, why not? Till what on a jolly means. American here. In my country, jolly is an adjective. I love the versatility of the words and language. I bet he had a jolly good time. A what? Sorry. Just had to. Yuck. Edit. Auto rec. As long as he's not getting into trouble, I see no problem here. The young man is going places. By finding out he failed pre-algebra? Sounds like you need to parent better. Your son is getting the best education that school has to offer. And he is probably below average in attendance minutes. You are doing him no favors at all, in fact you're setting him up for a bad adulthood. First time outside of Project Zomboid that I've seen. Peckish. Bravo. I applaud your son. https://youtube.com/watch v equals qs35t2xfqdu and feature equals share.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.